Okay. You guys want to fill me in?
My best advice for those of you out there that are looking to qualify for this $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is to, find cars that you're really comfortable with. Also, just getting.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the space and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes. A small ball power forward as well.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Jackson out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Hield. Pass to Nembhard. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. The shot no good. And we're about a minute into the first. And that one's good. Jay.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Here's Nembhard. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the inside, Jackson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Pass to Smith, outside Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Smith. That shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Halliburton, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Now here's Hart. It's a 13-point game. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Hart passes to Lillard. Nurkic high post. Pass to Jay. Wing shot on the way. Count it. Good. 14 points for him.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Matherin. Now here's Heel. Coming off a 37-point game against Utah.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Heel.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton misses. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Jay. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Pass to Matherin. And here's Halliburton. Over Lillard. That one's wide left. Portland has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 19 points in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Smith. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Grant with it. Releases. And that one's good. Jay.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that one's good. Lillard.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Hard against Heel. Pass to Halliburton. Nurkic with some nice D. And so it's Portland. A huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back. A line change here for Portland. Well, the Pacers shooting 35% in the second so far. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Nesmith out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Jackson in at the center position. Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the basket is good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And that one's good. Jay.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
1:19 left in the first half. Pass to Duarte. Hield with the ball. He's covered by Hart. Here's Duarte. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lillard's got 7 points.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Hield. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Can they get it? The shot by Duarte, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. Both good from the line that time. 23 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Hield. Hart pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Portland with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Nembhard after the basket by Portland. Hield with the ball. Back to Halliburton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got his first points of the game.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Pass to Hart. Here's Jay. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 28 points for him.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Smith, second chance shot. Oh, it's stolen. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Halliburton misses. Portland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far.
Ever since this guy was taken back as the 12th pick in 2021, Tyrese Halliburton has been proving his doubters wrong, guys, showcasing that multifaceted game of his.
So it's the Pacers now. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Nembhard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And talking about Halliburton, He looks like he could be a franchise cornerstone, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's a very willing passer. He's got terrific court vision. He's shot over 40% from three very consistently. He's got size in the backcourt. There is plenty to like.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Driving to the basket. Here's Jay. And it's Portland with another.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Matherin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith outside. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Down low. And the layup falls. Hart's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Up top, McConnell. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Good.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Jay. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Jay. And again, it's Portland with a three.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. And it's rejected.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Little. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And the Blazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for Nembhard. Pass to Duarte. Here's Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Matherin. Offline with a three. Here's Portland now. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Watford. Here's Jay. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. He's got 36 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith outside. And Watford pulls it down.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Matherin. Goes up on the wing. No luck on that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Watford. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, we really locked in on the defensive end tonight. Coach is really happy with our switches on the pick and roll, and we need to bring that kind of intensity every night.
You also caused a lot of turnovers. It looked like you were reading the offense like a free safety.
Oh, man, that's just a scheme, man. A big part of our defense is causing deflections and getting out in transition. We stuck to the script, and it worked tonight.
Yes, it did. Congrats.
My man.
Unbelievable game, MP.
Let's go.
Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here, all right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Okay. Support for this trade on social, it's dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
It
leave.
sounds so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I'll see you, Ash.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're going to hold the questions, and I'm going to just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. First it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool, because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. How can I make it more clear that I am exactly what the city needs? If the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? The people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough, you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
How you feeling? You
I
have
feel
any questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like Othello is out.
Stop playing.
You just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone.
Oh, my.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah. It is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part ways.
I've told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take my sleep.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Yeah,
You know,
right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're going to be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You game to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do gotcha interviews.
Hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that. What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
No, well, hold on. At the end of the day, this city is my home. These are my people, this is my team, and this is where I want to finish my career. All right? Now, Othello clearly didn't think I was the right guy for the franchise, which is very unfortunate because he's no longer going to be here. But from this point going forward, I'm just focused on that same goal. Deliver a championship to the city.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, being a leader isn't just about one thing. You know, one day you might need to put your arm around a teammate, the next you might have to yell at him to get his head on straight, you know, kind of thing. So it's all about the person and the situation. You know, so far in my career, I haven't really had to yell at cats that much, but I will say this, if you keep poking, you know, that dragon gonna get let loose one day, and you're not gonna like it.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
That was a spur of the moment thing. You know, all the noise about Shep, you know, when quite frankly, I've been outperforming him my entire career since high school. You know what I'm saying? And then you add in the trade rumors, the disrespect, the questioning my leadership style. I had enough, you know? And which also was me reaching my breaking point.
MP, there was some speech, kid.
I'm impressed as well. You really put it all out there.
Listen, man, I had to, you know? That was it. I had to.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a lot
guy.
of pressure on you.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good. And Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on.
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, move around. We got this. Don't worry. Shot! Keep it going. We're even trying out here. I'm gonna keep beating. Watch. Let's go. Breaking the sweat out here. I can't score. Just like that.
Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused and practice today. We're going to get a lot of shots today. I'm looking to get our shooting percentages back up in the next game. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
What the fuck?
Get to your spot. Put pressure on him. Put pressure on him. Ball. Ball, 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 ball. Hey, ball. Ball. Hey, pressure the ball. We're here. We're here.
Let him shoot. Way to knock it in, Jeremy. Give me that.
Hey, hey, right here.
And one.
We always be ready. Switch. 5 seconds. Yes, sir.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Get ready. Let's go.
It'll drop, man. Keep shooting. Hey, 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 hey. Get down, baby. Go, let's go. Keep on it.
Twist the foul.
Box out.
Good board. Good board.
Hey, hey, right here.
We're waiting your team. And one.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
This isn't even my full repertoire. You can't handle me.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Y'all ready to lose? Charge! You can't quit any time. Oh, get on him. Let's do this. Nighty-night. Get ready for sleep.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Game time. Game time. Come to me. Come to me.
Okay, Chris, are you ready for the Chips Ahoy Confetti Cake Cookie Challenge?
Yes, what is this challenge?
Well, it's going to be very hard.
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Brown in at the small forward. So it's Portland now after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. And it's Gordon missing. Grant outside. There's the triple. And the Trailblazers another 3.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon finds Murray, and he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Hard against Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Here's Brown. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Caldwell Pope against Hart. Passes it to Jay. From downtown, and the Trailblazers another 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Gordon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
To the paint. Grant down low. Defended by Gordon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Grant shooting. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to Jay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. They get a hand on it. Smith, the pass to Najee. Back to Smith. Yep, that one goes in there. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Highland. After the made shot from Jay. Smith, the pass to Najee. Back to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Eubanks, the pass to Jay. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 14-point game. Portland grabs the miss. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now, here is Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. Portland leading by 16. Here's Jay, and again it's Portland.
Why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Got a hand on it. Now Little. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Jay. Covered by Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And it's in there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. The Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
It's good from long range. 25 points for Jay.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's the floater, and it's good on the way up. Jay's got 27.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Here's Hart following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That way. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or...
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Jay, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard the pass to Jay. Portland with a new 14. Yep, that one goes. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. Caldwell-Pope outside. Murray kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 8 points.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Brown outside. Murray against Lillard. Murray kicks to Brown. To the inside. Caldwell-Pope. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 10 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
I think it's important that Caldwell-Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Here's Jay. 27 points for him. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Going inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Count that bucket.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. And here's Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Denver. 1:39 left to play in the third. Grant dishes to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Over Gordon. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Jay. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jay's got 32 points. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jokic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at...
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
He knows, so we'll just lay it out to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay.
You sure?
Just sit.
Should I come back?
Okay. No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt this conversation.
Have a seat.
All right.
I was hoping we can talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business. You should have heard it from me first.
Itchy Twitter fingers.
Yes, that was unfortunate. But I wanted to let you know you have the full support of the organization. You're the future of this team, MP, and one of its unquestioned leaders.
Wow. That really means a lot to hear you say that, sir. Truly.
Glad to hear it. Well, I've got to be elsewhere. We're all very proud of how you handled the situation, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but he's good people.
Hey, I got nothing against him, man. So what happens next? Y'all gonna throw me a parade or put like a banner up or something?
Hilarious. What happens next is you're going to work harder than you've ever worked before.
That's always the goal, Coach.
Good. And we're going to do everything we can to get you there. Moving forward, I'm going to be giving you very specific goals. So I need you to be staying in very close touch with me, okay?
I mean, where am I going?
I'm just saying. The work's just starting.
All right. I got you, Coach. Don't even worry about it.
Thanks for doing this, MP.
Thank you for having me here.
As I'm sure Miss St. Germain explained, Enterprise Monthly's Young Leadership issue is our most celebrated issue of the year. Being that we don't usually cover sports in our publication, I'm hoping we can sit down for a few conversations and see if and how you might fit into that framework.
Yeah, that sounds good. I know your readers might not typically want to hear from a basketball player, but...
Well, my editors think it's worth exploring.
Oh, it sounds like you're not sure if you agree.
I usually sit down with CEOs talking about mergers and corporate strategy. This isn't a typical assignment for me, to put it mildly.
No, I get it. MBA's over MBA.
And full disclosure, I'm not a sports fan.
Oh, well, maybe I can make you one after this.
I wouldn't hold your breath. That being said, if we want unique viewpoints, we've got to cast a wide net.
Well, I guess that makes me the catch of the day.
Maybe.
Just a little humor.
So far, my research shows that your own fan base was upset the team drafted you, and your organization's general manager has left the team due to a disagreement over your fit with the franchise.
Yeah, that is all true.
It doesn't quite scream cover story to me, and yet, if I ask anybody who knows you to describe you, the first word out of their mouth is leadership. So I'm trying to reconcile those two things. On the one hand, you have an army of people who would have preferred Shep Owens over you, but on the other, you've got a not insignificant number of people who sing your praises.
And tonight, it'll be the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads up, man. 10 points is nothing. Yeah, okay, we hit a little bump. Junior went down, but when he gets out of the training room, he's going to lead us with an inspiring speech and get us back to victory, okay? That's not ideal.
Sorry, guys, I would if I could.
Hey, look, a little heads up, man. I'm over here teeing you. Hey, just forget about it. MP, I guess you got some time.
I'm ready.
Yeah, just don't worry about the score, y'all.
MP got this.
Yeah, look at him. A deer in the headlight. It's real reassuring.
I'm telling y'all, MP got this. We walking out of here with a W, and MP is going to lead us there, right?
Yeah.
You got this?
I got this.
All right. And what are we leaving here with?
With the win.
Let me hear it.
A win.
All right, now, Red, lead them out.
Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of it.
Pass to Brand. Here's White. Now Stevenson. Here's Pearson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. It's stolen by Hernandez. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Now here's White. Now Pearson jacks up the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
West Virginia leading. White outside. Hernandez's shot's off. North Carolina with the ball. Fields on the wing. The Tar Heels again can't hit. Pearson outside. White. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Brand. He's covered by Riley. And here's Pearson for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Doing a nice job stretching the floor there. Pearson knows how important it is for a point guard like him to knock that shot down to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Riley. With the shot. And right on target with the switch.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Pass to Brand. White up top. And here is Pearson. Stevenson up top. Again, West Virginia.
Boy, Pearson getting the pass to the open teammate. Really easy that time. And that's just bad deep.
Here's Barry. Left side, Fields. Over Hernandez. Mountaineers with the rebound. White on the wing. Pass to Brand. Pearson takes the three. Richards grabs the miss. He's guarded by Stevenson. Now here's Fields. Now Riley. The three-pointer off the mark. White outside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And that's what the coaches love about White, that ability to generate offense. They spend a lot of time with him in the film room.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's North Carolina. A 12-point game. Pass to Mayo. Here's Barry. Mayo launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Pearson from 13. White. And the Mountaineers miss again.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
To the inside. Oh, and he lays it up and off the pretty assist.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Stevenson. Brand. White outside. The shot from 12. Not going to go that time. And the Tar Heels going the other way now. And there's another one for the Tar Heels.
Don't look now, but with MP, this team is in striking distance.
They keep chipping away at that lead. MP has done a great job of filling in for Junior.
Shoots from 12. White can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
White outside. Pass to Pearson. Here's Brand. Here's Stevenson. Kicks out to White. Pearson. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. That doesn't go either for White.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To tie it up. And the Tar Heels, another three.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Now a timeout called by West Virginia.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Brand. He's covered by Riley. Pass to Brand. Hernandez right at the free throw line. Richards grabs the miss.
Boy, what a comeback this has been. You know, MP stepped in for Junior when he got injured, and now it's a brand new ball game.
That puts them in the lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to White. Pass to Brand. Stevenson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line. And as you guys said, MP and his team could have folded when Junior went down.
They've shown a lot of heart with how they've rallied. Great job of coming together with their backs against the wall.
They'd have loved to cut it to one there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass to Brand. White. Barry pulls it in. North Carolina leading. Outside Riley. Count that one.
Could have called a foul on that shot, but instead of begging for a whistle, Riley just goes on about his business.
Hernandez inside. It's deflected. Here's Sharp. Makes it off the glass.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Stevenson can't hit. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And right there, you see Riley's poise, letting the play develop and then locating the open man.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Barry, he's covered by Riley. Here's Sharp. Pass to Barry. For three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now a timeout called by West Virginia. And the Mountaineers making a change here. And it's the Mountaineers with the ball, trailing by 13. Now, here's Hernandez. Tight defense on him. They can't stop the run with that one. The Tar Heels on offense. And this is the most they've led by here in the game, 13 points. Pass to Barry. Guarded by Pearson. Sharp. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Mountaineers now. Pass to Tavares. Richmond. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Beasley. Guarded by Richmond. And the shot goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Tavares. Clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. The shot, no good. The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
You know, they showed tremendous heart to battle back and get the victory. Had a star player out with an injury, down 10 at the break, but they still got a huge win.
And we have to talk about MP stepping in for Junior. Not only did he show promise, but he was sensational as he led the team back for the win. What a showing.
Hey, look, man, I'm just saying, some of those scooters are nice, man. Look, we can get yours all tricked out.
Yo,
Look,
Junior.
hydraulics, you be rolling.
Thank you. Yo, wait up.
You having trouble keeping up with me?
Just a little bit, moving too fast, but nah, man, I just want to thank you, bro. Like, for real, it meant a lot that you believed in me, man.
Oh, I didn't.
What you mean, man? You literally just...
No, as a captain, it is my job to figure out what our team needs. And tonight, our team needed a scared kid to have enough confidence to bring us back.
It's sneaky, man. Good, but sneaky.
Yeah. But after what you did on the court tonight, you shouldn't need my help having confidence anymore. Go celebrate with the team. You earned it. All right? You too. Give me my bag, please.
Take this bag, man. I'm just trying to look out for the infirm.
Oh,
Thank you.
You heard the man, didn't you? Now go on and celebrate with the team.
You too?
Go ahead, man.
Hey, look.
I'm going to hang back,
Somebody
man.
got the big boy pants on. About time.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Nice game, freshman.
Thank you.
So how long was Junior out?
I want to say it was a couple weeks.
And was there any tension when he came back?
No, not at all. When he came back, he was right. And I also still had a lot to learn, which I did. But by the time
Water.
Thanks for sitting down with me again.
I'm just glad.
All right, let's start the season off right, Captain.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, sorry, I'm used to Junior doing these, man.
I got you, but Junior's playing pro ball, which kind of makes it impossible for him to do the pregame speech. That's why we named you captain, remember?
Right.
All right, come on, MP. Take us out there, man.
All right. Yo, what Junior used to say? Who going? I can't hear you.
Okay, you gotta give him a chance to respond. But hey, yo, keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Who house is this? Who house is this?
What? It's their house. We're away, bro.
But last year, Junior. Forget it. Never mind, man. I got this. What you should say? Who gonna hold it down tonight?
Oh man, you already said that one. Okay,
my bad.
Hey, look, that's great work. Hey, Captain, doing great work. Work in progress. All right, come on, y'all. Let's go out there. Let's do it. Woo!
I know I'm ready to go get it.
Shouldn't you be somewhere handing out stat sheets or something?
I wanted to come wish my boo good luck.
The air outside is starting to cool, and that means it's college hoop season. Hello and welcome everyone to the start of what should be a great year. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with my colleagues Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Oklahoma Sooners.
And one name to watch this season, I could see MP stepping up into a bigger role. He has all the makings to be a leader for this team.
Now here's Davidson. Right side, Barrett. Sharp grabs the miss. And as you said, MP could see a bigger role with the school this year.
You know, MP showed some flashes last season. Now as a starter, I think it's his team if he wants it to be. I think he's got to establish himself early on for that to be the case.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
Outside, Norris. Back to Barrett. Davidson. Here they come. Ball going up court. And there it is for him.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And one goal that this school has this season, they still believe they can get into the tournament.
It won't be easy. They aren't as loaded as they once were. But, you know, get enough wins, and the selection committee has no choice but to put you in. They can't ignore you if you win enough.
Now here's Thompson. This time for three. And the Tar Heels, another three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Outside, Norris. It's stolen by Red Thompson. Here's the fast break. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And guys, Coach said a main focus for this school was to start the year out strong.
They have a tough schedule later on in the year. It's important for them to build a good tourney resume early on in the season.
Pass to Barrett to halt the run. And another miss by Oklahoma. Guarded by Barrett. Inside. Sharp. Rebounded by the Sooners.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Thompson. Sharp, defended by Vincent. Count that one.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Vincent. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. And the Tar Heels going the other way now. To the inside. Here's Beasley. Down it goes. His third basket in as many tries.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide open player.
Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here. And, you know, with Junior moving on after last season, I tell you, this team has a very different look.
And what a huge opportunity for some players. Leaders will step up and establish themselves. A transition year for this team, but a lot to be excited for. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Norris. Shot to end the cold run. Richards grabs the miss. For three, Red Thompson. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Davidson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barrett. Vincent. He's covered by Fields. Here's Barrett. Offensive board. Vincent can't get it to go. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Thompson. And North Carolina again with the bucket.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. Look, over the years, UNC has had a number of great NBA exports. You know, playing at that high level and that kind of program is something of a proving ground and prepares guys for the next level for those who think they have a chance to get there.
Yes, that goes.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Now here's Barrett. Defense right on him. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by North Carolina. Few other schools have an alumni list as impressive as the Tar Heels.
We're talking about elite players. To me, that just speaks to the strength of UNC's program, that it attracts players of that caliber.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Back to Barrett.
Shoot for two, shoot. Shoot for two, shoot. Shoot for two, shoot. Shoot for two, shoot.
Pass to Davidson. Barrett. Outside Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barrett. From beyond the arc. The shot misses. Now the Tar Heels take it the other way. Guarded by Barrett. Fires the three. And the Tar Heels another three. Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
Now here's Davidson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Barrett. The Sooners again can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Back to Davidson. Outside, Norris. Pass to Evans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oklahoma has produced a couple of national...
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Tar Heels out front, opening up a huge gap. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's in a tremendous rhythm offensively. The defense trying everything they can to slow him down to no avail.
Hey, and he's confident to begin with now. When he gets on a roll like this, best of luck to you. Bring help and plenty of it. Make somebody else beat you is the strategy.
And he likes that shot. If you give Thompson the 3, he won't hesitate.
Outside Barrett. Fast break. Here we go. The finish. Finishes with the breakaway slam. And here's Oklahoma. Got a piece of it. Here's the fast break. Here's Thompson. Buries it down low.
Takes the shot right through the contact. No fear from the youngster Thompson.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Back to Davidson. Pass to Barrett. Back to Davidson to stop the run. That shot off. So much excitement around opening night for OU. Year in and year out, a solid team.
Normally the Sooners reach the field of 68. They're a school you expect to win a game or two in March. Oklahoma, absolutely a top 25 program.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Pass to Barrett. From outside the arc. That one, no good. Now the Tar Heels take it the other way. Here's Beasley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Barrett. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Norris. Wing shot on the way. The Sooners again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside Norris. Back to Barrett. Pass to Davidson. To the paint. Here's Underwood. 5 to shoot. Now Norris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Richards grabs the miss. Expectations are high for this UNC team after a tough season last year.
The fans are hungry for a fresh start here after dealing with injuries and frustration. It's a lot of pressure, but these guys can handle it.
And so he hits both. Here's Conley. He has 5. Outside, Norris. Pass to Conley. Here's Bailey. And they're moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam. Outside, Norris. Conley. Here's Butler. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Right side, Sanders. Outside, May. May on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. And there's another one for the Tar Heels.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Takes a 3. And it's North Carolina with the rebound. Fast break. Here they come. Pass to Wong. And here's Sanders to the middle. Makes it off the glass.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Conley. Outside, Norris. Conley. Pass to Bailey. Here's Conley. May defending. Now Norris from downtown. The shot, no good. North Carolina with the ball. May on the wing. He tries a 3. And the Tar Heels another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Conley. Here's Bailey. Right side, Norris. Can they get it? And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. So it's North Carolina picking up the win.
I thought they really asserted their dominance. They looked pretty much unstoppable the entire game.
That does it for our crew here tonight. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Forrest Hunt saying so long. Thanks for watching.
And, I tell you, that was the last time I tried to be someone else. And off the court for the team.
Setting a tone for everyone around you in the process.
Exactly. I mean, we wrote that hot start to a victory that first game, and that gave us a ton of momentum. I mean, no one expected us to win once Junior went down. But we made the tournament still.
And how did it go?
Oh, that is another story.
Okay, well, you'll have to tell me next time we get together.
I'd be happy to. Thank you.
Okay, so last time we were discussing your
And tonight it will be the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Michigan State Spartans. Regulation has ended and we are headed to overtime.
All right, y'all, bring it in, bring it in. Hey, come on, come on, come on. What you got for us, Captain? Hey, yo. People been down this whole year. I mean, coming into this game, nobody believed in us. Nobody wanted to give us a chance. Nobody gave any hope for us. Nobody felt bad for us. They didn't care about us. I mean, look at those guys over there. A bunch of blue chip recruits. You see that, right? You feel me, right? Looking like All-Americans, All-Stars, top 5 over there. They play to win. But us, what we play for? What we play for? Each other. Each and every one of us. Each other. So when I'm taking a charge, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm setting a pick, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm fighting for a loose ball, you. That's what I'm doing it for. Because when you combine all that effort, all that passion, all that grit, that makes a great team, which is us. Not a whole bunch of great players. So let's get this win. Together, as one, like we always have. Let's get it. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
And North Carolina has possession. And before this overtime period, we saw MP pump his team up in the huddle.
And you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off.
Outside, Mills. Pass to Hayward. Here's Early. Here's Mills to take the lead. To the inside. And Hayward gets it to go.
Because Hayward's journey to this point has been tougher than any shot ever will be, he doesn't shy away from these moments at all. Big time step up.
Releases right through the cylinder that time. All net. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Lambert with it. Pass to Early. Mills with it. Now Harvey launches it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Tar Heels. About 90 seconds off the clock in extra time now.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Not many had this 13th seed led by MP on the verge of an upset.
Inside, Richards, and they take the lead.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance.
The Spartans trailing. Left side, Lambert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. And for MP and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. I mean, but as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first round. You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Michigan State calls timeout. Not watching the line there, and that'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
He's guarded by Hayward. Pass to Richards. It's good!
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very...
Right side, Lambert. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so we get some both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
So it's the Spartans now. Michigan State calls timeout. And the Spartans with possession here. 7-point differential.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Pass to Kelly. Back to Fields. Michigan State no good that time either.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
Well, what a game they put forth. I mean, there were several moments that had me wondering and questioning if this was it for them. But they fought hard, found a way to fight through, and got a huge overtime W.
And we need to give it up for the performance that MP turned in for that overtime.
That team outperformed expectations for another 3 rounds before reality caught up to us. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater, the OT.
So crazy.
I need to watch this game for research.
For research. You sure? You sure just for research? I mean, it was just like Junior said, you know, my freshman year. I got to figure out who I was. I got to figure Anna, what's up? What's up?
So, okay. So, let's keep going.
Okay.
Picking up after last time. Sophomore season.
When you're going up against somebody as skilled as that, it's never just one person.
Right.
I mean, the whole team has to come ready to play.
I mean, they're still calling this a group project, and I'm the only one doing any of the work. It's not fair. Should I say something to the professor, or... Yes!
You're gonna do great, babe.
Are you listening to me?
Sorry, it's just every time that I close my eyes, I think about Deion Wright. I mean, if this guy walks all over us, it'll be impossible to keep the team believing that we can make a run this year. But hey, as long as I look up in the stands and see that pretty smile, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not coming tonight. I have to finish this project, as I was talking about, and...
No, I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up all night as it is, so...
I get it. That's fine. Just want you to be there.
Yeah, I know. We've been missing each other a lot recently.
Hey, let's go. What's up, man? You better be balling tonight. Hey, feeling loose? How you doing?
Good,
Look,
man.
Look, you set the tone. All right, everybody in here gonna be taking their cues from you.
Hey, that's good, man. Because every time Deion turns around, one of us gonna be there.
That was
right.
Yeah.
All right, then.
You all right?
I'm good.
Hello, everybody. I'm Forrest Hunt, and this is the College Championship Tournament. Here, along with my partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we're thrilled to bring you this semifinal action tonight. Moments away, it'll be the Villanova Wildcats going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
And for MP and this team, a return to the semifinals. Came up short a year ago, but they are certainly a different team this time around.
Outside Charles. Fisher outside. Pass to Justice. And the ball out of play. The Tar Heels will have it. Now Thompson. Pass to Richards. Here's Beasley. Sharp shoots it. Rebound by Blackman. And as you said, MP and the crew make their second straight semifinals. And they've learned from their previous trip for sure.
Didn't lose many kids over the past year, and the team has played with more maturity. You see it in their approach and execution.
And for MP and this team, you guys, they come in as the 3 seed. A nice run through their region so far.
And we knew they'd be a dangerous 3 seed. A lot of people thought they deserved to be the 2 in that region, but it doesn't matter now here in the semifinals. And how about the instincts Thompson possesses? Outstanding at just sensing when his teammates are open.
Pass to Watson. Outside Blackman. Back to Watson. Left side Blackman. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. 18 feet out. Tar Heels with the rebound. And it's Justice with the rebound.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Watson with it. Fisher outside. It's Fisher on the wing. Back to Charles. He lets go from deep. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
And for MP and their defense, you know they'll be keyed in on stopping right. That's easier said than done.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Red Thompson.
You don't see that very often. Thompson going up, and away.
And here are the Wildcats now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Villanova. And Wright, the dominant scorer in college hoops, it's an almost impossible task to slow him down, guys.
I think a lot of it when you're defending Wright is just trying to make him work to get his shot. You got to communicate well and then be ready to switch when you can. But even then, once Wright gets going, he's hard to stop.
The shot by Charles, no good. North Carolina leading. Over to the left wing. Here's Beasley. Pass to Thompson. Here's Richards. Guarded by Justice. To the wing on the left side. Again, the Tar Heels score.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Outside, Watson. Charles. Right, outside. Now Watson. Left side, Blackman. Back to Watson. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Beasley.
And for MP and actually the rest of the team, too, we've seen marked improvement from them over the year.
And they started playing their best ball right before the tournament. Took a bit to gel, but they've come together nicely. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Right side, Watson. That's tipped. And the Wildcats making a change here. Here's Charles. Right, outside. Pass to Justice. Now here's Charles. Tries from 10. And the Wildcats miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. The Wildcats will talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here are the Wildcats now. Jones. He's covered by Riley. Pass to Jones. Outside, Charles. Right, outside. Jones. Clock at 6. Back to Charles. Tries to snap the cold streak. Unable to get that one to go.
And, of course, Villanova is one of the Big Five programs in Philadelphia. There might not be a better college basketball city in the country.
And it's Justice with the rebound. Right, left side. Well, guys, we all know about the passion of Philadelphia sports fans, and Villanova basketball is really a big part of that.
Yes, and Villanova is a great place for a young player to go. You get a feel for big-time basketball right away when you play for Nova.
Covered by Fisher. Thompson outside. This time for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And there's no question they love their hoops here in Philly.
Philly folks take a lot of pride in their hoops teams. It's not an official conference, okay, the Big Five, but everybody takes pride in being part of it, and each school wants to be at the top of that 5-team mountain.
Fisher. Here's Blackman. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Richards. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.